Like I said before, whenever I start coming across these types of clips where people are leaving the Democrat Party or talking about why they left the Democrat Party, I'm always going to talk about it because I think it's beautiful to see, right? Because I went through it myself. So when I see other people go through it, it's wonderful. It is absolutely wonderful. I also want to show you this little illustration here that I think perfectly shows what the Democrat Party is doing to black people in this country. In this clip right here, I mean, let me turn the music off. We don't want to play the music. This perfectly shows what the Democrat Party is doing to black people in this country. Oh yeah, we're here to help you. We're here to help you. Yeah, we got your back. Yeah, while they're just rolling out the ladder while we just stay stuck in the same spot. I think that perfectly shows what the Democrat Party is doing. You know, they talk a good game, and I'll admit they do talk a good game. But in reality, they really aren't doing anything for black people in this country. As a matter of fact, I would say they're detrimental to black people in this country. I mean, look at these inner cities where Democrats run, right? Case in point. But anyway, let's hop into some of these clips. Make sure you guys smack that like button, and let's jump right on into it.
I'm going to be honest here. I was taught my entire life to be Democrat. I used to go in the polls and vote blue, because that's what I was told to do. And up until the last election, when I saw what was going on, and I paid attention to both sides during this presidential race, and I voted for who I voted for, which was Trump. And I did that because I did my own research, knowledge, and I saw what was going on. Now, let's go to today. No man above God, right? Right. But I'll say this. Whether you're independent, Republican, or don't vote, or liberal, whatever you are, you have got to admit how embarrassing the Democrats are being right now. The ship that they are sailing has been sunk, and it just continues to get worse by the day. Okay? It's a pure, utter madness, and I'm going to be honest with you, I think it's over for them.
Yeah, I think it's over for them too. I think it will be over for them very, very soon. Following the disaster come these midterms. Because I truly believe that we genuinely have a shot at holding on in these midterms and not losing the House or the Senate, even with everything going on, right? And that will speak volumes. But I'll talk about that later in another video. Now, I want to go into this clip here with the guy who's talking about Africa. And check out what he says.
Obviously, Africa is a continent. There are 55 different countries. There are different takes there. But so what is the overall feeling about President Donald Trump on the continent of Africa?
President Trump is surprisingly much beloved in Africa, and people don't realize this. Part of the reason why President Trump is beloved in Africa is because he's got a strong opposition to abortion. People feel like he probably is not pro-LGBT rights. People are very religious in Africa. Many people are religious, either Christian or Muslim. And so they feel that President Trump represents those conservative values that they agree with. Obviously, President Trump has made some decisions that affect Africans moving to the United States. There's a lot of visa restrictions, the aid cuts that affected USAID. In Cameroon, where Pope Leo is right now, maybe 600,000 people might not have food in the next few months because of the aid cuts that affect USAID and foreign aid by the United States. But overall, I think when I go around Africa, people like President Trump. They like that he speaks his mind. And they remember him from The Apprentice.
Oh, interesting.
It was very well syndicated across Africa.
That's interesting.
Interesting how when you're not propagandized by your own media, you actually like Trump. Kind of interesting how that works. And notice that he was like, yeah, people remember him from his Apprentice show. And that's one of the things that I always bring up in conversations like, bro, Trump had the most popular show on television for years. I believe it ran for, what was it, 11 years or 11 seasons or something like that. So now all of a sudden y'all hate this guy and he's like the devil. Stop it. Stop it. Anyway, I've got more.
I stopped with the Democrat Party. Why I stopped with the Democrat Party or Democratic Party, whatever you want to call it. Well, being in the hood for a very long time, you know, you realize that once you make it past the age of 30, you should not be in the hood. There should be an expiration date. There should be a sign saying, get out of town, get out of Dodge. You've been here way too long. Live a good life. Do that. Live a good life. And when you get past the age of 30 and you look at how things are going on, you're saying to yourself, Democrats really don't do anything. My environment still sucks. There's gangs all over the place. The hood is still the hood. The hood did nothing for me. I don't know why rappers big that up so much. They never are there in their own actual hoods. They live in the suburbs. I mean, I got like 2 famous rappers right down the street from me. and what's the point of being a Democrat? I mean, you know, they're identifying with trees and she, he, hers, and they, them, thems, and all kinds of weird stuff. And that was before I left. I mean, if I saw that in the beginning, I would have been gone. Then you look at the MAGA party. What do they have? Beautiful white women, law and order, and you get to say what's on your mind. I was like, shoot, I mean, I would have joined for the white women alone, but you got freedom of speech too? That's a heck of a deal. And I like Trump. I think Donald Trump is the greatest president of all time. He's so funny. So yeah, that's why I joined the MAGA party, because I love our country, I love law and order, and I love beautiful white women. Make America great again.
Oh man, this guy is hilarious. What does MAGA have? Beautiful white women. I would have joined for just the beautiful white women alone. Oh man, this guy's hilarious. Hey, shout out to him, man. Oh my goodness. Absolutely hilarious. But hey, he is right. We also do get to speak our mind, you know. But as always with these types of videos, there's more.
I understand. Because as a former left myself, that's how a lot of people interpret things. Like I've been mostly independent, but I always lean to the left side most of the time, most of my life. Now that I lean to the right, I understand it a little bit more. Arguments I hear don't make sense. Like they'll say something like, as a black man, what makes you think that Trump cares about you? You think I voted for Democrat all my life because they cared about me? I'm gonna vote for Trump this year because I just know that he cares about me secretly. And Democrats prove time and time again that they don't care about you. Y'all say it. Or this one, you have a daughter. You want me to make a decision for 2 to 8% of her getting pregnant by a rapist? I put my energy towards that kind of stuff. I do agree for certain situations, some people should have a choice. But a lot of y'all are just taking them out because y'all didn't want to get pregnant. Use a day after pill. Use the protection. Like, how often have y'all been taking these babies out of your wombs? That's a question. Or, this is a free country. Everybody should live here. You want us to be the only country, only continent that we just allow everybody to come in. Open borders for everybody. What reality does that look like to you? When I was transitioning to the right, it was pretty much because I was getting pushed to the right. Because every time I had a question about the left, I'll get called a raccoon. The right side had reasonable questions, and the left side had stupid questions. They were very hypothetical and more emotional, drawn out. Like, I like to question things and question life. And if I question something about my political views, I should be able to have a decent conversation, not yelled at and called something that I'm not. To me, that's not freedom. I understand.
Nah, he's right. He's right. The moment you start questioning them, then they start to call you all types of names and this and that, as if you aren't allowed to ask questions, right? And that was a recurring theme. Also, what he said, he was like, I got pushed to the right. You guys remember the whole, I didn't leave the left left me? It's true for a lot of folks, man. The left went so far left that they left a lot of people behind, ironically. The party of inclusivity ain't so inclusive after all. I'm going to end it there. I got some more clips. Maybe I'll share those with you all tomorrow. Y'all get in the comments. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions. Stay safe out there. Peace and love. I'm out.